Can Idris Elba make yet another home invasion movie worth watching? Let's find out. Today I'm reviewing No Good Deed starring Idris Elba, Taraji P. Henson. I think that's how you pronounce her name. You black people and your names. And yes, it's another home invasion movie, but this time it's starring Idris Elba, who plays this psychotic serial killer who's done 5 years in prison. He's eligible for parole. He doesn't get it, so he ends up escaping from police custody. He goes home to find his fiance has sort of moved on. Actually, is totally moved on. He doesn't like that, so he snaps, he goes crazy, and he ends up at this other girl's house, played by Taja, Tara J, or Tanini, or Tanainai, or Shaniqua. I don't know how. I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry. And of course, she lets him in the house. I don't know why Hollywood always makes it so that these characters do these really dumb things. Like, think of another way for this guy to get in the house. And the really, really dumb thing about this is she's a prosecutor for women that are abused by their husbands or their significant other. But yet she didn't pick up on all the signs that this guy was giving up. I mean, he could have came to the door and literally held up a sign and said, "I'm gonna fuck your day up." And she would have been like, yeah, come on in, use the phone, I'll get you a thing of tea and we can talk. Like, come on, writers. I know you wanted to make a strong, independent woman, and that's great. I'm all for that in films. And she did a great job in this role. It's just, don't make her the prosecutor for women that has been beaten, but yet she doesn't see any of the signs. And I'm sure she's dealt with a lot of cases and heard a lot of stories, probably the exact same things that are happening to her. She doesn't pick up on any of it. Make her the CEO of a company or something, or at least use the fact that she is a prosecutor and she sees the signs and uses those things as a way of getting out of the situation. None of that happens. It's okay, Jeff. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I will say that the performances were great all around the board. There was definitely some suspenseful scenes that had me on the edge of my seat. And there was also this small twist at the end of the movie that kind of answered some questions that I was having throughout the film, which was nice, but I also just didn't care about the twist all that much. I will say that this movie is definitely worth watching if you watch it on Netflix. So, what did you guys think about this movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you going to go check it out in theaters? If you do, please go see this on cheap night, as I do not think this is worth a full ticket price. You're going to leave the theater upset spending 40 bucks on a couple of tickets, popcorn and pop. Just watch this on Netflix or cheap movie night. It's definitely worth seeing simply because Idris Elba is awesome, but just, I know I'm rambling on about this. Hit that like button, subscribe, and of course, stay Bouse.